Hey, it's Drybear. We just got an official post from Blizzard about 10.0.7 in Dragonflight. So that's what we're going to be going over today. If you found value in the video, leave a like down below. It helps me out tremendously. Subscribe for more gaming content and stop by my live stream if you have any questions or comments. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/Drybear. I might even be live right now. So let's jump into the post that they made here. Now, I will disclaimer this. They are talking about content that we've known is coming for a while. 10.0.7 is not the new tier release of the new rating and all that, but it is going to be new content, new quests, a new zone, plus tons of balance changes we've been looking forward to, a new faction, a bunch of heritage armor, and everything that we've been talking about on the PTR that has been in development is going to be coming out with 10.0.7. So the post that they made was 10.0.7 content update is coming soon. They didn't give us an exact date, but the fact that they're even bothering to make a post like this tells me that we're probably looking at in the range of maybe 3 to 6 weeks for 10.0.7. If you also look at the timeline, the roadmap they had as well, we're coming up on the next tier in the middle of spring and middle of Q2. So now that we're out of, we're exiting Q1 and we're kind of in March, time is running out for them to be able to get a 0.7 out before they do 10.1. So it has to be soon. I'm guessing it's hopefully going to be this month in the next couple weeks, but we'll have to see when they give us an exact date on that. So let's go through the exact post just to reaffirm what we know is coming here. The first is going to be Forbidden Reach, a brand new zone. This is post Raszageth being destroyed. So now Raszageth is gone. The Primalists are still out seeking vengeance, but the 3 other elemental dragons have been woken up and they're cranky. They did not want to be woken up at all. And presumably, I don't know why anyone would miss Raszageth, but I guess they're upset that Raszageth is gone. So they're setting up for what is going to be the next raid tier for us. We know that in this zone, there's new quests, there's new materials, there's new upgrades for the Primalist gear, and there's going to be new opportunities as well. Additional storms, bosses, objectives, rares, drops, and all that stuff. Some cool quest lines too, I'm sure, is going to be set up on that. We also know that the Orc and Human armor, the Heritage armor is coming in. If you're looking for the visuals on this, I did a video covering these on the channel as well. I'll leave that link down below in the description so you can check that out. They kind of basically upped the Stormwind and Orgrimmar guard aesthetic and offered color variants plus a cloth option for the human heritage armor. And they're hinting at the fact that it could be that those heritage armors will not require you to level a new character. You can just do a quest line as long as you have an orc or a human over level 50. You can just do the quest line, get the heritage armor, and wear it as a transmog if you like. We know in the new zone, there's going to be a new faction, the Winterpelt Furbolg faction. Winterpelt Furbolg faction speak a language no one seems to understand, and apparently I can't speak either. Learn to understand and eventually speak their languages as you help Son of Us Snowden crack their peculiar dialect and earn their trust. So part of this is connecting with them, outreach, learning about the faction, and then getting that involved, which could be a cool process and a little bit different than what we are experiencing right now with the current Dragonflight 4 factions in the game. This quest will become available after completing the Winterpelt Hollow and Rustpine Den quest chains in the Azure span. The Monk class expands to new races, so Monk will be available to be played by Goblin, Lightforged Draenei, and Worgen. Worgen Monk seems like it'd be a lot of fun, just flipping and dipping, and then Goblin. I'm shocked that Goblin wasn't a Monk before, but there you go. Now you get more options for Monk. Maybe we'll end up race changing my Monk, who knows. New quest, travel with Bane into the Oneran Plains in search of an old friend who has gone missing. There are tales to be told and a long buried past to discover as you travel with him. And you have to imagine that Bane's going to have so much to explore and engage with in the Oneran Plains, considering where he comes from and where everything else is for him on the other side of Azeroth, his connection to spirits and nature and all that. So him going into the Oneran Plains and an old friend gone missing, we're not sure who that is yet, but that could be pretty cool to explore. Recruiter Friend Refresh, all new rewards are arriving to the Recruiter Friend program. So if you are staying active on this, there's going to be new stuff to get on. Hopefully there's a new mount, but we'll have to see exactly what comes into that. And then the big thing that at least I'm excited about outside of just new zone and new quests is going to be all the development changes, which we've gone over. We've been keeping up to date with that every single time it's been updated, but it's major reworks. Shaman's getting a bunch. Paladin is getting a massive amount of changes. Every class is getting touched in some way, getting buffed in some way. And if you're feeling like your class is being left behind a little bit, it's possible and actually more likely that you're getting some nice changes in 10.0.7. So check out other videos on the channel if you're looking for the development notes there. But I wanted to at least kind of reaffirm that because, number one, even if you don't trust updates, right? We know that they had a roadmap for going into Q2, getting our new tier of rating. They can't do a 10.1 until 10.0.7 has been released, and it would be silly for them to release 10.0.7 and then immediately release 10.1. So if they're sticking to the roadmap timeline, and we know that 10.0.7 has to be soon if they want it to be on a normal pacing schedule, or 10.1 to be following after. So we're hoping that it's going to be this month and we'll get new stuff to do. So you've been waiting for new stuff. You got all your achievements and you've been grinding. Maybe is a good time now to level alts or check out other MMOs, but we've got some good stuff coming. Again, if you found value in this video, leave a like down below. It helps me out tremendously. Subscribe for more gaming content and come by my live stream. If you haven't come by already, then if you enjoyed yourself today, leave a like down below. You can support me and my work on Patreon and view Patreon exclusive content, link in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.